Jacque, when you look at this game, what were the Sixers able to capitalize on so well that resulted in the results of the end of the game?
Yeah, if I was to pick one thing, Megan, I think the physicality in which they play with, whether that was you saw it on the side out of bounds underneath, where you saw it in pick and roll, their physicality. So last two games, give credit to Miami and also tonight to the Sixers of being extremely physical with us.
You mentioned about finishing quarters and how that was going to be important. How would you assess the way you guys were finishing quarters, and how did that change the momentum?
Yeah, we're still not there, and that's definitely a work in progress for us to understand. Teams are doing different things at the end of the quarter to disrupt you, so you have to have a poise about yourself. We talked about it. We had film before the game, which highlighted that, so we're still searching for that. We'll continue to work on it and get better, but you see how those momentum plays make a difference, especially at the end of quarters.
So, Jacque, as you said, is it more what teams are doing, or is it more what you're seeing from just maybe execution on your guys' end with how you guys ended the second quarter, the last two games?
Yeah, it's a combination. So most teams aren't just sitting back anymore, allowing you to have that shot by yourself, whether they're running, jumping, whether they're playing a matchup zone. So that happened versus Miami. That happened again tonight. So the execution behind it, and it might not be perfect every time, but being organized gives yourself a chance. So give credit to the teams, and now it's on us to figure out how we're going to be composed and poised in those situations.
And then the second half, I think you guys finished with 15 turnovers. I think most of them came in the second half. Was that just another case of the Sixers' physicality?
Well, I think it goes to a little bit of us not playing in the full court. So when you play in the half court with teams, now you have to have multiple drive and kick opportunities when they have a big at the rim. And so the more you drive and kick, the more opportunities there are for you to turn the basketball over. Sometimes it's to your advantage, but when you don't execute, then that allows them to have turnovers and able to run on us. So it starts with us playing with pace and capitalizing on early opportunities before a physical defense gets set in the half court.
Jacque, you just kind of touched on it there, but the physicality that you guys have lacked the last two games, is that just a product of the way you guys have been playing, or, you know, Embiid is out there and he's as physical as they come, or is there something that you can change aside from the pace that can alleviate some of those issues going forward?
I told the guys nobody's going to gain 20 pounds in the next two weeks, so that's not happening. But our physicality has to be shown in a different way, whether it is our resilience, whether it is how hard we cut, whether it is how we continue to communicate. So there's a different level of physicality for us that's going to extend beyond, you know, who's bigger, who's stronger. You give Miami credit. That's how they're made up. That's how they play. We knew that going into the game. And then the ability of their guards tonight in the Sixers to really climb into the basketball, whether it's Springer and Beverly off the bench, Maxey and Melton at the beginning of the game, when they do have the big fella at the rim. And so, you know, early in the game, we probably took too many mid-range shots just because Joel's at the rim, and so that's where the premium comes on us. Really get out in transition. When we were able to get them cross-match, you get opportunities. Now your drive and kick is a little bit more open for you instead of condensed in the half court. So again, I look at the analytics as soon as I go into the locker room, and again, our pace was in red. That's not good enough.
Mikal had a hot start, 7-11 in the first half. I think he only took one shot in the second half. So what did you see from Philadelphia defensively that was able to shut him down a little bit down the stretch?
Two things. The zone piece of it, them going to zone, and so now it's more freedom for whoever's going to have the basketball in his hand. He initiated the offense sometimes in zone, so he was the passer instead of the receiver. And then they were extremely aggressive in the second half, knowing that he had a hot start, taking away catches from him.
Jacque, real quick, so Lonnie had the 5th highest scoring game of his career. On a positive note, what do you need to see out of him moving forward, and how critical is it that he puts in games like this moving forward off the bench?
Yeah, it's great that he's able to stack these games together, and so he's starting to realize where he can get his shots in our offense and what good looks are compared to questionable looks. And I think defensively, we want him to be a little bit more aggressive for us. There was a play specifically in my mind where he was in the right spot, or he can go ahead and go for that basketball. He has the athleticism to be a disruptor for us. So that's the next challenge for him on the defensive end. He's proven that he can get to the rim for us offensively and score the basketball.
Thank you. You played the 76ers during preseason. How do they compare to the team you played then?
Oh, it's always interesting when you watch a preseason game. Then you got to figure out who's playing, who's not playing, what their schedule was. I think tonight you see why this is one of the best teams in the league. When you have a dominant big who's going to command the basketball, get to the free throw line, make you change your defense, and the way that Maxi's playing at a high level, his ability to command the basketball, get to his spots, make shots, you see why this is one of the best teams in the league.